closing time. Shop windows shining, silver lines. You offered me a coat and your umbrella too. Said no one should be walking home alone like you. We climbed the hill where that old dance hall stands. Neon letters flickered just above the band. You took my hand and led me through the door to where the jukebox waited by the worn-out floor. You dropped a coin and chose a song, the sweetest slow one all night long. And as the needle found its way, the crowded room just slipped away. Jukebox, hearts in the rain, spinning that song once again, holding you close while the world fades away. Two silhouettes in the doorway's frame. Every time I hear that refrain, I feel your fingers in mine again, under the thunder and soft window pane. We were jukebox, hearts in the rain. Later that evening, streets were shining black. We shared a laugh about your borrowed jacket bag. You walked me home along the empty square, the puddles catching all the colors in the air. We stopped beneath a lonely traffic light. The red and green were painting us in stripes. You brushed a raindrop gently from my face and turned the quiet street into a sacred place. You said, if storms come, don't be afraid. Just think about the music that we played. And in the hush between the drops, I knew my turning world had stopped. Jukebox, hearts in the rain, spinning that song once again, holding you close while the world fades away. Two silhouettes in the doorway's frame. Every time I hear that refrain, I feel your fingers in mine again, under the thunder and soft window pane. We were jukebox, hearts in the rain. Now when the clouds roll in at closing time, the city hums that same familiar rhyme. I sit alone, but still I hear the band and see our shadows swaying hand in hand. Sometimes I drive and let the radio close, dashboard shining on the road I used to know. An old song plays, and in that soft refrain, you're turning, smiling, asking me my name. Maybe you're somewhere watching raindrops fall, passing by another small town dance hall. Maybe a jukebox starts to softly play and pulls your drifting memory my way. If ever you wonder where my heart has been, just follow every quiet violin through every street and every window pane to where our song still echoes in the rain. Jukebox, hearts in the rain, spinning that song once again, holding you close with the wind in your dark hair. I would hurry down the corner street, books pressed tight against my chest. You would smile and take them from me, say I like it when you rest. We would watch the city waken as the first bus rolled on by. Let the second one keep moving just to have a little time. Now I'm at the old bus stop with a pocket full of tickets and a heart that never stopped. Every engine in the distance, every break and every knock sounds like you are coming back to the old bus stop. Then one morning you were dressed in gray with a suitcase at your side. Said they need me in another town for a while, I've got to ride. I just laughed like it was nothing, but my hands began to shake as we let 3 buses leave us till there was no more to take. You said ride me on the journey, every line you choose to send. I'll be standing in this memory till we meet right here again. So I'll wait at the old bus stop where the dawn runs down the windows and the coffee shops unlocked. Every hiss of opening doors makes my sleepy heart beat knock, thinking you'll step off and find me at the old bus stop. I've grown older with the sunrise on this cracked and painted curve. Kept your last small paper ticket like a softly spoken word. If the road has turned you elsewhere, then your days are far from mine. Know there's someone by a corner looking back through borrowed time. Still I stand at the old bus stop when the world is gray and quiet and the traffic hasn't stopped. If you ever feel the longing for the streets we used to walk, follow morning's gentle whisper to the old bus stop. I'll be there in scarf and sweater with the chill still in the air. All the years will fall behind us if I turn and find you there. Till that moment, love, I'm waiting where our dreams first learned to talk, with my heart upon the pavement at the old bus stop. 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 Tomatoes ringing in the corner, chrome, color light shining like a little home. Wood floor humming to a sweet backbeat, heartbeats dancing where the records meet. You walked in slow with your collar neat, polished shoes and 2 left feet. I was standing by the punch bowl stand, holding paper cups with a nervous hand. You smiled my way through the soft perfume, paper streamers swaying all around the room. Then you brushed brushed my arm and said my name, and the old dance hall never looked the same. You dropped a coin in the silver side, pressed our tune with a quiet pride. As the needle found that groove just right, you turned and held me in the colored light. Jukebox hearts tonight, spinning round and round. Every little note lifts us off the ground. Hold me close and don't let go of tight. Let our love play on. Jukebox hearts tonight, jukebox hearts tonight, in this painted hall where a simple song can say it all. If the world outside feels black and white, we'll live in color with jukebox hearts tonight. We swayed in time to the snare soft snap, trumpet sighing like a tender nap. My cheek resting where your shirt felt warm, safe and quiet from the winter storm. You whispered dreams about a job next year, saving up for a small place near. Said we can buy a record of our own, so this little song can follow us home. I felt the rhythm in your steady chest, every little beat saying this is best. And when the chorus came back, sweet and slow, I knew there was nowhere else to go. Jukebox hearts tonight, spinning round and round. Every little note lifts us off the ground. Hold me close and don't let go of tight. Let our love play on. Jukebox hearts tonight, jukebox hearts tonight, in this painted hall where a simple song can say it all. If the world outside feels black and white, we'll live in color with jukebox hearts tonight. Years may change the way this old place looks, new kids dancing to their favorite hooks, but we'll still slip in on a Friday late, sharing one more dance by the swinging gate. We'll see our faces in the shining chrome, older now but never alone. And when we hear that trumpet start to sigh, we'll find our youth in the blink of an eye. Some folks chase big city nights, neon signs and endless lights, but I just need your hand in mine and a little song in 3/4 time. Life goes fast and the colors fade, and grown-up worries make us afraid. We'll come back here just to feel alright, letting one small record light the night. Jukebox hearts tonight, turning slow and true, every tender note pulling me to you. If we lose our way in the world outside, we'll find it here where the music hides. Jukebox hearts tonight, let the rhythm stay, carrying our love when the years drift away. When my hair turns silver in the hall's soft light, I'll still be yours with jukebox hearts tonight. Last song fading in the color glow. You take my coat, say it's time to go, but in my chest long after we lose sight, our love keeps spinning. Jukebox hearts tonight. Jukebox hearts tonight. Jukebox hearts tonight.
Wipers drawing rhythm on the glass, city lights are swimming as I pass. radio is humming our old refrain. Your name on my lips like a quiet refrain. On the seat beside me in the dashboard glow are all the words you wrote me long ago. Envelopes are faded, corners soft and warm, but every line still feels like it was born. I pull up to the curb and let it play that little love song from a younger day. And in the mirror, through the silver streams, I see you smiling like you do in dreams. Letters in the rain, ink a little blurred, but the meaning stays the same. Every gentle line brings your heartbeat right up close to mine. Though you're far away, I whisper your name, holding to your letters in the rain, till the day you're in my arms again. I'll keep reading letters in the rain. I remember evenings by the riverside. Dusk was laying colors on the tide. You would trace your future in the sand so light. I would promise I'll be back each night. Then the world got wider than our little town. Trains and ticking stations, journeys up and down. You said, write me stories when you have to go. So I filled the pages with the things I know. How the river shimmered when you held my hand. How we heard the music from a distant band. How the first soft I love you I said still echoes in the letters that you read. Letters in the rain, ink a little blurred, but the meaning stays the same. Every gentle line brings your heartbeat right up close to mine. Though you're far away, I whisper your name, holding to your letters in the rain, till the day you're in my arms again. I'll keep reading letters in the rain. Now I'm sitting by a foggy window pane, coffee growing cold beside your name, watching all the strangers hurry down the street. Every pair of footsteps sounds like yours to me. I take a brand new page and let it start, pouring every mile between us from my heart. And as the raindrops strum a soft refrain, I write, my love, I'm on my way again. Someday when the clouds have all rolled by, I'll find you where the river meets the sky. We'll walk that fading path we used to know, fireflies around us in the evening glow. You'll hold up every note I ever sent, laugh about the ink and what I meant. And in your arms beneath the gentle moon, we'll make a promise we'll be leaving soon. No more letters in the rain, Just your hand in mine and the rustle of your name. Every gentle line, living in your eyes instead of mine. But until that night, through distance and pain, I'll keep your words close like a warm refrain, till the day you're in my arms again. I'll keep reading letters in the rain, always keeping letters in the rain. Always keeping letters in the rain.
Walk me through the rain.
I was standing by the corner store, neon dripping down the glass, cold wind tugging at my collar, while the taxis hurried past.
You were walking with your umbrella, tilting sideways in the wind, when you stopped and gave a half smile, said there's room to step right in.
Puddles shining in the crosswalk, headlights tracing silver lines, as we hurried through the shadows. Your warm hand was holding mine.
You said,
Walk me through the rain. If the city starts to cry, stay and say my name. Under every sudden storm cloud, I will whisper just the same. If your heart feels cold and lonely, let it lean on mine again.
take my hand and softly
walk me through the rain.
years went sliding down the window pane, letters lost along the way. Saw your face in passing strangers, thought of all I meant to say.
Then one evening by the riverside, where the streetlights meet the tide, I heard footsteps on the gravel, turned to see you by my side.
Do you still brave sudden showers?
Only if you're there to share.
And the sky began to open like the night we started there.
So just walk me through the rain. Let the dust fall on the water, wash our pain. We'll forgive the missing seasons, we'll forget the midnight trains. Every drop that hits your lashes writes our story once again. Pull me close and darling, walk me through the rain.
When the sunshine fills our windows, and the days
Feel safe and dry.
I still feel that first small shiver.
When you caught my asking eye.
We don't need a storm to find us, but whenever dark clouds start,
has a place inside my heart.
So if night comes with the rain and the sidewalks shine like rivers in the lane, I will meet you by the lamplight where our youth still softly reigns. We'll grow older, we'll grow gentler, but this promise will remain. Through the years, just take my hand and walk me through the rain. Yes, through all the joy and sorrow, through the loss and through the gain.
If you ask me one more time, love, I will always just say, stay and walk me through the rain. Walk me through the rain.
Walk me through the rain.
Walk me through the rain. Soft summer night, sweet serenade. We were just kids at the summer fair, cotton candy fingers, ribbons in my hair. You said, would you like to take a little ride? Ferris wheel turning in the purple sky. From the top we watched our sleepy town, tiny silver houses, carnival lights all around. You took my hand when the car swayed slow, said if you want I'll never let you go. And the wind hummed low like a distant band, while my heart kept time with your trembling hand. Every star seemed to fade away, till it was just you and I in the night that day. Ferris wheel serenade, spinning round my heart again, underneath the painted moon, where our story first began. Ferris wheel serenade, every turn still feels brand new. Even now through all these years, I keep riding back to you. Later on down at the old dance hall, jukebox glowing by the back brick wall. You dropped a coin and found the sweetest tune, soft as the hush of a July moon. We swayed slow while the small band played, shoes on sawdust, promises we never quite said. Your cheek so warm, resting close to mine. You whispered, darling, we've got plenty of time. And the record turned like that Ferris ride, bringing every little shiver I was trying to hide. I knew right then in that dusty room, my world would always circle back to you. Ferris wheel serenade, spinning round my heart again, underneath the painted moon, where our story first began. Ferris wheel serenade. Every turn still feels brand new. Even now through all these years, I keep riding back to you. Now the fair's long gone and the band's moved on, but the melody lingers in our quiet dawn. We've got a porch light glowing soft and low, coffee in the kitchen while the crickets play below. You turn the radio on to some old song, take my hand like you've been doing all along. And in our bare feet on the faded floor, I'm that girl at the fair once more. All the seasons turning like a carousel, new lines on our faces tell the tales we tell. But when you pull me close in the evening air, I still taste cotton candy and the summer there. We never needed diamonds or a grand parade, just that quiet little promise in the love we made. Ferris wheel serenade, spinning round my heart so true. Every circle of the years only brings me back to you. Ferris wheel serenade, Ferris wheel serenade, from the fair to our front door. Under this old porch light glow, I still love you even more. Ferris wheel serenade, let it play our whole lives through. Every turn and every tune, I'll keep riding next to you. Ferris wheel serenade with you.
Rain on the pavement, echoes of your name. Streetlights flicker like an old refrain.
I walk alone down these familiar streets, footsteps splashing to a distant beat.
Your letters folded in my coat inside, ink a little faded with the time gone by.
Through a fogged up window at the corner cafe, I see reflections from a younger day.
Two silhouettes and one soft laugh,
A picture in the glass of our tangled past.
I always wondered if you'd pass this way,
If you still hear that old song play, if somewhere underneath this city sky you're thinking about the last goodbye. Under the same umbrella, in the pouring rain,
keeping every raindrop
off your face again.
holding you a little closer than I dared back then.
Under the same umbrella, falling back in love again.
Under the same umbrella,
On a midnight street,
heartbeats dancing to a Motown beat.
if the years must turn and drift us far, meet me under the same umbrella, wherever we are.
I came back
restless wind. Suitcase heavier with what ifs within.
Your photographs pressed between the pages, warm.
Every smile a sunrise in a life once torn. Outside the cafe I pause in the rain, watching strangers through the window pane.
Then I see your shoulders, the tilt of your head,
just like in the pictures that I never shed. I always wondered, did your heart move on?
Did you find someone to lean upon?
Or did you leave a little space for me
in the house we built in memory, under the same umbrella, in the pouring rain,
keeping every raindrop off your face again, holding you a little closer than I dared back then,
under the same umbrella, falling back in love again,
under the same umbrella,
on a midnight street,
heartbeats dancing to a motel beat.
If the years must turn and drift us far, meet me under the same umbrella, wherever we are.
I push the door and hear the soft bell ring.
I turn around,
my heart begins to sing.
Is it really you, is all I can say.
I've carried you through every mile and day. I grab my coat and open it wide.
You lift your eyes and step to my side.
Ooh, one borrowed shelter from the storm above. Two lonely stories finding back to love. We walk in silence, but it feels like song.
Like every letter kept our hearts strong.
Your porch light glowing at the end of the lane,
Still shining like a lantern through the rain.
We stand there trembling on the front step stone, no longer strangers,
Never quite alone.
oh, you whisper softly,
Can we start again?
I answer, I've been waiting since way back when.
Under the same umbrella, by your old front door.
We're not the kids we were before,
But in this quiet,
with the raindrops slow, we find the love we thought we'd let go.
under the same umbrella,
Where the heart stays true. Every road I walk led back to you.
if the world should change and fall apart, we'll stand under the same umbrella, heart to heart. Leave the porch light burning through the stormy weather. We'll walk this long, sweet life together,
Under the same umbrella, night or day, we'll never let this love wash away.
Raindrops on the sidewalk,
Neon in a line,
footsteps in the puddles,
keeping time with mine,
city humming softly,
like a distant train.
and somewhere love is waiting in the silver rain.
I saw you on the corner with your coat pulled tight, street lamp halo shining in the misty light. You smiled a little shyly as the
years passed, like you were made of yesterday and made to last.
You offered me your umbrella when the sky broke through.
Said there's room for someone else if that someone's you.
We walked a block in silence, all the world turned gray.
But something warm and steady found its start that day.
Every drop above our heads beat like words we never said. Side by side, no need to explain. Just two hearts in the rain. Two hearts in the rain, walking slow, walking close, sharing little stories that we never told to most. Your hand brushed mine and I knew right then I'd never wanna walk alone again. Let the world rush by down every crowded lane. It's only you and me, two hearts in the rain. We found a little cafe with a fogged up pane.
Candles on the tables, faces blurred by rain.
You folded up your umbrella by the wooden door
And shook the weather from your sleeves across the floor. We talked of favorite records and the dreams we chase.
how sometimes life runs circles but returns to place.
You laughed about the letters that you never send. I promised I would write you, not just as a friend. On the glass the raindrops drew tiny roads that led to you. Every line spelled out your name. Just two hearts in the rain.
Two hearts in the rain,
Slowly swaying in our chairs to a jukebox in the corner playing old love airs. Your eyes met mine and the night grew still, like the world was waiting for our will. Let the thunder roll and the winds complain. We'll whisper over coffee, two hearts in the rain.
Now evenings find me walking where we first once met.
Carrying your letters in my coat still faintly wet.
Ink a little faded where the teardrops fell.
Words about forever that you chose to tell. And I wait by the window when the clouds come in,
Listening for your footsteps and the soft door spin.
the porch light through the curtains paints a golden chain, leading you back home to me. Through every rain, some loves flash like summer lightning, gone as soon as born.
Some loves grow like flowers, finding cracks in stone and storm.
Ours began so quietly on an ordinary street. Now every stormy evening is a chance to meet.
If the days grow harder and the skies turn cold and gray,
I'll be there beside you when the clouds won't go away.
we'll hold each other closer till the sun breaks through again.
Still walking hand in hand like two hearts in the rain. Two hearts in the rain, let it fall where it may. We'll be dancing down the sidewalks at the close of day. Your cheek to mine and the world fades out, till the only sound is our steady doubt, turning into promise on the soft refrain. I'll love you all my life, two hearts in the rain. Two hearts in the rain, when we're silver and slow, we'll remember how a bar umbrella made it so. And if we're ever lost, Raindrops on the rooftop,
whispering your name.
footsteps in my hallway.
Nothing feels the same.
Every time the clouds roll in, I'm glad they came, for they carried you to me. Two hearts in the I still see us young and real under the Ferris wheel. You were standing by the tickets with your hands inside your coat. I was laughing with my girlfriends, trying hard not to take note. But the summer air was buzzing and the lights began to spin. And the moment that you caught my eye, the world came drifting in. Cotton candy on my fingers, music floating through the park. All the colors of the midway, waking up the coming dark. When you finally walked beside me, shy and quiet, trying to be cool, I could hear my heart beat louder than the old brass band at school. You said maybe we could ride it, just one turn, just you and me. And I said only if you promise I can see the whole town free. We were just two foolish dreamers with no maps and no idea how long we chased that first night's feel. Under the Ferris wheel where the sky came tumbling down, where you slipped your hand in mine above the lights of our small town. Every turn we took together wrote a promise we still keep. Under the Ferris wheel, love found us deep. Under the Ferris wheel where the music met the stars, where you whispered I'll be yours, like it was written in the cars. Now the years keep rolling onward, but I know what's always real. We're still that boy and girl under the Ferris wheel. Later on we drove in circles with the car radio turned low, dashboard glow across your knuckles, windows fog with falling snow. Every song became our memory, every mile another thread. We were weaving something golden out of all the words we said. On the nights you stayed out working just to keep our little place, I would watch that quiet porch light throwing halos on your face. Every time I heard your footsteps on the gravel up the hill, I could feel the fairgrounds calling, and my heart would answer still. You'd say, sorry I was late, love, but you know I had to try. And I hold you in the kitchen with the kettle humming by. All the simple, gentle moments that the world can't ever steal started in that spinning wheel. Under the Ferris wheel where the sky came tumbling down, where you slipped your hand in mine above the lights of our small town. Every turn we took together wrote a promise we still keep. Under the Ferris wheel, love found us deep. Under the Ferris wheel where the music met the stars, where you whispered I'll be yours, like it was written in the cars. Now the years keep rolling onward, but I know it's always real. We're still that boy and girl under the Ferris wheel. Now the fair comes back each August, and we sometimes take a ride with your silver in your hair. And all these years on either side, we don't scream like we did back then, we just smile and close our eyes.
Let the cool night wind remind us how it felt to touch the skies. When we pass above our neighborhood and see our porch light glow, I can feel your fingers tighten like that first time long ago. And I whisper, no matter what the spinning world may do or say, every road I ever travel still begins back there that day. If the music ever fades and all the bright lights disappear, if the fair moves on to somewhere else and leaves our little pier, we'll still have that trembling moment when the world first stood so still, where my heart learned how to answer to your will. Let the wheel keep turning slowly in the corners of our mind. Let the car radio remember every chorus left behind. Every night our porch light flickers, it's the same soft shining seal that we learned to trust beneath that Ferris wheel. Under the Ferris wheel where the sky came tumbling down, where you slipped your hand in mine, above the lights of our small town. Every turn we took together wrote a promise we still keep. Under the Ferris wheel, love found us deep. Under the Ferris wheel, through the quiet tender years, through the bills and late night worries and the laughter and the tears. When I look into your eyes, love, after every spinning year, I still find that girl and boy under the Ferris wheel. Standing under the Ferris wheel.
To drive that old lakeside road, windows down, the evening running slow. Car radio painted your face in gold, and all I saw was that dashboard glow. We'd park beneath the willow by the shore and count the dreams we hadn't dreamed before. I didn't own much more than borrowed time, but both our hands fit perfect, yours and mine. And in that little car I came to know heaven starts with just one slow dance in the dashboard glow, swaying in the front seat, nice and slow. World outside could come and go, long as I had you to hold. Slow dance in the dashboard glow, two hearts learning how to grow. All my life I'll ever know is slow dance in the dashboard glow. The years rolled by like mile signs in the dark. We found a tiny house and called it ours. There were grocery bags and toys across the seats, unpaid bills and shoes on tired feet. But sometimes when the kids were finally down, we'd take a little drive beyond the town. You turn the dial until that same song played, and every wrinkle softly slipped away. In the rear view, all our troubles seemed to slow when you leaned in close for Tonight we're back along that lakeside road. Windows up, the air is turning cold. Your sweater sleeve is brushing up my own. We laugh about how fast the boys have grown. You take my hand and whisper, don't you know I'm still the girl you kissed in that old glow. Slow dance in the dashboard glow, swaying in the front seat, nice and slow. Let the ticking years just come and go. They can't touch the love we know. Slow dance in the dashboard glow, two hearts still learning how to grow. Anywhere that we may go, there's a slow dance in the dashboard glow. Slow dance in the dashboard glow. Slow dance in the dashboard glow.
There's a ribbon round the years we've known, in a faded little box we call our own. I found your letters in the dresser by the wall, paper edges curling like they'd heard it all. Ink a little lighter where you wrote my name. Still my heart beats softly when I read the same. You said someday, darling, we will find our place by the water's whisper and the salt kiss face. Now the seagulls echo all those lines you wrote, as I hold the past inside this trembling note. Every word you sent across the miles back then turned into the mornings that we wake within. And when I feel the tide pull you close to me, I hear your letters by the sea. Letters by the sea, every line away, bringing back the promises we tried to say. Under evening sky in the ocean breeze, you're still saying, darling, stay with me please. As the moonlight shimmers on the gentle tide, every folded whisper keeps you by my side. Even when the ink begins to fade and flee, we'll have our letters by the sea. We drive the old road with the car radio low, softly playing love songs from so long ago. Windows down and all the night as warm as you. As I open up a page like something new, you laugh and say you can't believe that boy you were, counting every heartbeat till you could be sure. I read Meet Me Sunday by the summer fair, and I taste the cotton candy that was in the air. Ferris wheel above us turning slow and bright, you were just a shadow in the colored light. But every vow you whispered still belongs to me. I feel them drifting from the sea. Letters by the sea, every line a wave, bringing back the promises we tried to save. Under morning sky, in the ocean breeze, you're still saying, darling, stay with me please. As the moonlight shimmers on the gentle tide, every folded whisper keeps you by my side. Even when the ink begins to fade and flee, we'll have our letters by the sea. We'd park beside the railing where the shore begins, hold the pages carefully like fragile wings. You take my hand and kiss the corner of a page, say, look how love grows softer when it starts to age. The waves keep writing circles in the silver sand, like the way we circle back to where we stand. All the little lines that once were dreams and plans, now they're just the way you're holding both my hands. Someday when the paper tears and colors fall, we won't need the letters for the truth at all. We'll be walking slowly where the breakers roll, knowing every promise written in our soul. If the world goes quiet and the shoreline's dark, we'll still hear those words inside a single spark. Every I adore you, floating endlessly, rising like a song out of the sea. Letters by the sea, let the night wind sing, every gentle sentence like a wedding ring, under stars that listen to our history. You're still saying, darling, stay with me please. As the tide comes in, pulling at our feet, we can dance in circles where the water meets. Even when the ink can't say what we believe, we'll live our letters by the sea. With a box of pages resting on your knee, you whisper you were always home to me. And I know whatever's left for you and me will read like letters by the sea. Letters by the sea.
Neon glow on the wooden floor, nickels shining in my hand, jukebox humming by the door, bandstands in a one-man band. You walked in with your Sunday dress, shy smile, eyes on your shoes. I said, honey, can I pick a song and spin a little dream with you? Dropped a coin and the record turned, sweet drums and a velvet bass. You leaned close as a chorus burned, and I saw forever in your face. Every time that needle fell, the whole world faded out. Just your heartbeat I could tell, louder than the crowd. Little jukebox love spinning round for you and me. Every song we're dreaming of plays our own sweet melody. From that first small town dance all night to the years that fit us like a glove. You're my always, you're my light, you're my little jukebox love. Summer came with the county fair, Ferris wheel in the purple sky, cotton candy in your laughing hands, moonlight in your eyes. Later on in my old used car, radio low, dashboard glow. You took my hand at the edge of town, whispered soft, don't let me go. Every mile the tires rolled on, fingers laced, just us two. Every quiet midnight song felt like it was made for you. Little jukebox love, spinning round for you and me. Every song we're dreaming of plays our own sweet melody. From that fair where the stars above turn the wheel of heaven slow enough. You're my always, you're my light, you're my little jukebox love. Now the years hang on the living room wall, photos faded, frames worn thin, but the porch light's warm every evening still. Wait until you walk back in. I hear you humming in the kitchen late, soft as a distant drum, and my heart drops nickels into time for the girl I still call young. We've had stormy days and quiet tears, little fights we both outgrew, but like that jukebox through the years, every song leads back to you. So darling, when the night feels long and the world seems cold and rough, just remember we're another verse in a record made of love. Little jukebox love, spinning round for you and me. Every song we're dreaming of plays our own sweet melody. On the porch in the soft porch light, in my arms when the day's been tough. You're my always, you're my light, you're my little jukebox love. Neon glow in my memory bright, old songs rising from above, till the final needle falls tonight. You'll be my little jukebox love. Little jukebox love.
Rain is tracing silver rivers down the window of this place. Steam is rising from our coffee, soft reflections on your face. You laugh about the sudden shower, say you almost stayed at home, but you ran across the crossing through the puddles all alone. Then you found me in the doorway of this little corner cafe, and the world grew small and quiet when you smiled my clouds away. Outside traffic keeps on moving, neon flickers red and blue, but this tiny wooden table feels like it belongs to two. Under the same umbrella, close to your heart I stay. Under the same umbrella, rain can't wash us away. Whenever the skies grow heavy, I'll be finding my way to you. As long as we walk together under the same umbrella, me and you. Later on the streets are shining, every lamplight wearing rain. We are sharing one small shelter as we cross the street again. Your shoulder brushes softly every time the sidewalks bend, and our laughter sounds like music that I never want to end. Down the hill the cars are drifting, dashboards with a gentle glow. We ride slow with windows fogging, radio turned down low. Under the same umbrella, close to your heart I stay. Under the same umbrella, rain can't wash us away. Whenever the skies grow heavy, I'll be finding
as we walk together under the same umbrella, me and you. On the seaside promenade now, wind is playing with your hair. Waves are humming in the distance like a song we always share. Someday when the years fall softly on the stories that we tell, we will say it all got started with one night of rain that fell. Maybe love's a quiet promise spoken more in what we do. All the doors I choose to open if they lead me back to you. If the storm around us rises, if the night feels cold and wide, we'll be two small lights together, walking hand in hand inside. Under the same umbrella, you are my shining view. Under the same umbrella, every drop falls safe with you. Whenever the skies grow heavy, I'll be finding my way on through. All of my tomorrows waiting under the same umbrella, me and you. Under the same umbrella, you are my shining view. Under the same umbrella, every drop falls safe with you. Whenever the skies grow heavy, I'll be finding my way on through. All of my tomorrows waiting under the same umbrella, me and you. Rain is slowing on the window, streetlights blink a softer hue, but my heart will always travel under the same umbrella with you. The evening breeze was turning warm to cool. The midway lights were flickering like jewels.
I saw you at the summer fair that night, standing by the Ferris wheel of colored light.
Ticket in your fingers, laughter in your eyes, music from the carousel across the sky.
I stepped a little closer, tried to play it smooth. Said, is this your first time here? You smiled and moved.
We rode above the rooftops, just the two alone.
You whisper, meet me here when all the lights come on. And the world below was spinning slow, like we'd known each other years ago. Every little heartbeat felt like dawn, open in the night when the lights came on.
When the lights come on, I'll be waiting there by the painted horses at the summer fair, with your hand in mine and the soft brass band playing something gentle while we slowly stand. I don't need a diamond or a distant star shone just to find your eyes when the lights come on.
We traded all our tickets for a seaside walk, listen to the waves between our bits of talk.
You held your jacket open, the wind grew cold. Wrapped me in your shadow like a band of gold.
We traced our names together in the evening sand, promising the way you softly touch my hand.
You said if stormy weather keeps us far from here, look for me in any crowd, I'll still appear. Through the spray of salt and ocean foam. You felt like my forever home. Every little whisper carried on and on, rising like the shore when the lights come on. When the lights come on, I'll be waiting there by the painted horses at the summer fair, with your hand in mine in the soft brass band, playing something gentle while we slowly stand. I don't need a diamond or a distant star shown just to find your eyes. When the lights come on.
One rainy evening through a cafe window pane,
I saw your silhouette against the falling rain.
you tapped upon the glass like you had all those times
When we shared our secrets under neon signs.
I opened up the door, the warmth came rushing through.
The jukebox softly humming our old favorite tune.
We danced between the tables till the clouds were gone,
Two reflections swaying as the streetlight shone.
If the summer fair should fade away, if the Ferris wheel is packed and stored someday, we'll still have the shoreline, we'll still have the rain, we'll still have the promise said again.
When the years go by and colors dim, we'll remember where it all began with him and her. Every place we stand, every street we're on, turns into the night when the lights come on. When the lights come on, I'll be next to you. Whether it's the Midway or a small cafe for two, with your cheek near mine and a soft sax line, glowing like the Ferris wheel against the brine. I don't need a castle or a crown hard won, only this your heart. When the lights come on.
When the lights come on, darling, we belong.
In the hush between the last and first night song, hold me through the darkness till the dark is gone. I'll be loving you. When the lights come on. Still that couple by the Ferris wheel. The ocean breeze is humming low, the little lights begin to glow. We walk along the slowly shining pier. The summer fair comes back around each year, the salt and sugar dancing in the air, the distant music of a halfway broken chair. Your jacket brushes softly against my hand. We leave 2 footprints in the moonlit sand, and every time the Midway lights reveal, I see us standing under the Ferris wheel. Years have turned like tickets in my palm, but in your smile I still can feel that calm. And when the carousel begins to spin, it's like that very first night all over again. Under the Ferris wheel, hearts were learning how to feel. You were just a boy with pockets full of dreams. I was just a girl in a summer dress and jeans. Under the Ferris wheel, all the world turned soft and real. And every time the Midway lights reveal, we're still in love under the Ferris wheel. I hear the barkers calling down the lane, the cotton candy melting in the rain. You held my coat and tried to hide your shake while reaching for my
fingers like your life was at stake. We rode up high until the town grew small. The sea became a silver-painted wall. You whispered, darling, promise you will stay. And all my careful answers slowly blew away. We found a little house not far from shore, with creaking stairs and a crooked kitchen door. The same soft light that spills across the floor feels like that fairground shining once more under the Ferris wheel. Hearts were learning how to feel. You were just a boy with pockets full of dreams. I was just a girl in a summer dress and jeans under the Ferris wheel. All the world turned soft and real. And every time the midway lights reveal, we're still in love under the Ferris wheel. Now every night when all the world is still and city noise lies sleeping on the hill, I watch you washing dishes by the sink. The kitchen light turns every tired plate to pink. You hum a tune that only we both know. I dry my hands and sway there slow to slow. And in your tired face from another busy day, I see that boy who took my breath away. Some folks say that summer love can't last, just a fleeting shadow from the past. But I have seen the years go rolling by, and still I catch the midway in your eyes. So when the fair comes drifting back to town, we'll walk the pier when all the sun goes down. And though our hair is touched with silver steel, we'll climb again under the Ferris wheel. Under the Ferris wheel, time keeps turning like a reel. But every frame is filled with you and me, from seaside nights to quiet kitchen tea. Under the Ferris wheel, every promise feels so real. And if I live 100 years, I'll feel we first fell in love under the Ferris wheel. Under the Ferris wheel, where the lights turn round and heal. I'll hold your hand and know it's all still real. Forever love under the Ferris wheel. Humming low, the little lights are dimming slow, but in my heart the music always steals back to us under the Ferris wheel.
I walk back down that old wet street where we once tried to stay dry, sharing one small umbrella under a silver sky.
Raindrops on your lashes, laughing as we ran for the door of that little corner cafe where my heart was yours and more.
All these years and miles between your hand and mine, but I kept your name
in every lonely line. At your porch light, I'm waiting in the rain.
At your
Porch light,
calling out your name. If your heart still remembers how it felt that night, come and take my hand again.
at your porch light. I heard a soft knock through the thunder, like a ghost from long ago. Thought of letters on my pillow with your careful, steady flow. I saw your face in the window of that train that took you west. I waved until the smoke had faded with your goodbye on my chest.
I swore I'd lock away the part of me you knew, but my foolish, faithful heart kept burning just for you.
At your porch light, you're waiting in the rain.
At your porch light, I can hear my name. Every tear that I carried through the years of the night
leads me back to you again. At your porch light, the steps feel just like yesterday.
My hand shakes reaching for the chain.
I breathe your name so quietly.
I whisper it the very same.
Then the door swings slowly open,
and I see those eyes I knew,
two old hearts inside the doorway,
trying to find something true.
We lost so many seasons, watching from afar. You under city streetlights, me beneath a stranger's star. But every street of strangers, every midnight train led me back to where you left the light against the rain. At your porch light, we're standing in the rain. At your porch light,
Saying love again. Let the years fade behind us in the soft porch glow tonight.
I will never walk away from your porch light. At your porch light, our shadows fit just right. Every road I ever took led to your porch light. At your porch light.
Under the library light,
I first saw you in September. Had a table by the wall, stack of books and restless fingers, watching leaves begin to fall.
I was shelving in the corner, trying not to catch your eye.
But you asked me for a story with a quiet, hopeful sigh.
We would whisper over pages while the afternoon grew small,
Till the sun slipped through the windows, drawing gold along the wall.
and we sat under the library light.
Where the world turned soft and the words felt right.
Every chapter that we opened made our shy hearts turn so bright. I first fell in love with you
Under the library light.
Then the winter brought its warnings. I was headed out of town.
Said I'd chase a dream of something on the far side of the sound.
We walked slowly through the parkway,
Past the benches lined with snow. You said when you miss this quiet, there's a place you'll always know.
I'll be sitting by that table in the corner where we'd read. If you ever feel like coming back, you know right where I'll be.
So I dreamed
Under the library light,
of your hands on pages in the fading light.
while the winters kept on changing
And the trains rolled through the night, I kept a little part of me under the library light.
Now the years have turned to silver,
And the branches all are bare,
I walk in with beating footsteps,
not expecting you be there.
but your coat hangs by the doorway.
And your smile is just the same.
In the hush between the book stacks,
I still softly say your name. Now we're here
under the library light.
while the snow falls down outside in quiet white.
Every lifetime that we wandered leads us back to this tonight. I will read my days beside you
Under the library light.
Take my hand under the library light. If our story starts again, let it start right here tonight. I'll grow old and stay in love under the library light. Under the library light. Under the library light.
Spinning little records on a Friday night. Summer on the sidewalk, stars just out of sight. There we were in the corner of a small town wooden hall, paper hearts and streamers hanging down along the wall. You asked if I was taken, I just shook my head and smiled. You said let's dance a slow one, if only for a while. The jukebox in the shadows was a rainbow in chrome, casting colored circles like a window into home. You reached to choose a love song with a trembling kind of grace, and the whole world disappeared in that little glowing space. You held me like the moment might forever stay, while the record turned and turned our doubts away. I never knew that one soft summer night could live forever in a jukebox light. By the jukebox light, you took my hand. We were just two strangers and a slow dance band. Every little note felt warm and right as we swayed together by the jukebox light. By the jukebox light, the world grew small, just your heartbeat and the music down the hall. Darling, that's the night my heart took flight, when you whispered my name by the jukebox light. Later on we wandered past the summer fair outside. Ferris wheel was turning like a halo in the sky. You
glass of lemonade, we shared a nervous laugh. You traced a little future on a torn-off paper map, saying maybe one day we'll leave this sleepy town. But right then all that mattered was the music spinning round. We hurried back before the last slow record played, afraid to lose the courage that the music made. And when you pulled me close and held me tight, the room grew quiet in the jukebox light. By the jukebox light, you took my hand. We were just two strangers and a slow dance band. Every little note felt warm and right as we swayed together by the jukebox light. By the jukebox light, the world grew small, just your heartbeat and the music down the hall. Darling, that's the night my heart took flight, when you whispered my name by the jukebox light. Now the hall is older and the posters have all changed, but sometimes when they spin those old songs again we stay. You smile and say, remember how we almost said goodbye, before a simple little record made our stars collide. We've had our share of mornings, bills and kitchen floors, laundry on the clothesline, children at the door. But when the needle finds that old familiar tune, I see that nervous boy across a June-lit room. If the years grow heavy and the colors start to fade, we'll still go dancing where our first sweet promise was made. Let the young hearts circle in their Saturday best. We'll sway in the corner like we did the very first. For every love that's certain and every love that's lost, there's a song that waits behind a silvered piece of gloss. And ours will always live in ruby green and white, in that gentle glow, in that jukebox light. By the jukebox light, we'll dance again, older now but still the same. Two friends, every tender chord will hold us tight as we fall in love anew in the jukebox light. By the jukebox light, when evening falls, we'll forget the years and hear that old dance call. Darling, when the world slips out of sight, I'll be finding you there by the jukebox light. Spinning little records on a Friday night, your hand in mine, our shadows soft and bright. Long as there are songs to chase the night, I'll be loving you there by the jukebox light. Jukebox light. Jukebox light.
Rain on the windshield, wipers keeping time, headlights on the pavement, soft silver lines. I pull into the driveway after another long day, City on my shoulders slowly fading away. The night is hiding corners in a misty kind of blue, but there's a little beacon always shining just for you. That porch light by the doorway, casting gold upon the rain, looks just like the lamplight on the streetcar lane, where once we shared an umbrella in a downpour night. You whispered one day we'll call this our life. I still remember every letter that you wrote, your careful little curves on every folded note. You said I'll leave a light on when you're finally home, and I've carried those words wherever I've roamed. Porch light glow, shining through the rain, telling me I made it back to you again. Every little storm and every winding road leads me to your arms, and that porch light glow, porch light glow, warm against the night. I see our whole life in that gentle light. Darling, when the world feels cold and slow, you're waiting in the doorway with that porch light glow. I step out of the car and hear the gravel softly crunch, smell the coffee in the kitchen and your favorite cinnamon punch. Your shadow on the curtain sways as if it knows that my tired heart is racing to the place it always goes. You open up the door with that quiet little smile, same as when we were younger on that porch in July. You say you're home, come in and lose the rain, and the years between our dreams and now all fade. I think about the nights we spent a world apart, your letters like a lantern for my restless heart. You wrote, no matter how far you go, I'll be right here beneath this glow. Porch light glow, shining through the rain, telling me I made it back to you again. Every little storm and every winding road leads me to your arms, and that porch light glow, porch light glow, warm against the night. I see our whole life in that gentle light. Darling, when the world feels cold and slow, you're waiting in the doorway with that porch light glow. Some loves burn like fireworks in the summer sky, bright for just a moment, then they say goodbye. But ours is like that lamp above the painted door, soft and steady, burning more and more. We've had our share of teardrops and the bills to pay, dishes in the sink in small, ordinary days. But every time I see that little golden shine, I remember how you promised you'd be mine. If someday the lines on our faces start to show, and the world moves faster than we'll ever know, I'll still come walking up this same worn stone to the one place that has always felt like home. And if the rain is falling like it did back then, I'll see your silhouette and fall in love again. For as long as my heart has anywhere to go, it will follow you back to that porch light glow. Porch light glow, shining through the rain. After all these years, you're still my sweetest refrain. Every little storm and every winding road They only make me treasure that porch light glow, porch light glow. Brighter as we stay, hand in hand we watch the dark just fade away. Darling, when the years grow soft and slow, I'll find you in the doorway with that porch light glow. Rain on the windshield, but the night feels kind, because your little light is waiting every time. As long as there's a world outside, I have to know I'll be coming home to you and that porch light glow.
Softly hums the summer night, crickets sing beneath the light. We used to drive beside the river road, windows down and all our worries low. Car radio playing some slow love song, dashboard glow to guide us along. Your hand on the wheel, my head on your arm. Every little mile felt safe and warm. You'd say, if I must travel far some night, just wait for me under the porch light. And the river in the distance kept its gentle flow, while the stars above the windshield hung so low. You said love was like that endless silver line, always finding its way back in time. Under the porch light, I'll be waiting. Under the porch light, come home to me. When the long road ends and the night feels cold, follow that glow you always see. I don't need a map or a guiding sign so bright. I'll be loving you under the porch light. I see us by the riverside at dusk, talking about forever and our trust, skipping little stones across the fading day, watching all our shadows slip away. You drew a heart upon my open palm, said, keep this with you when the world's not calm. You kissed my fingers in the failing light and whispered, think of me each porch lit night. Now the evening breeze still carries shades of you. Every rustling leaf sounds like the words you use. I hold your picture in the golden gleam and hear you in the quiet of my dream. Under the porch light, I'll be waiting. Under the porch light, come home to me. When the long road ends and the night feels cold, follow that glow you always see. I don't need a map or a guiding sign so bright. I'll be loving you under the porch light. That final morning at the station gate, I watched your train roll out and mark the day. You waved from the window as the whistle cried. I stood on the platform trying not to sigh. You said this goodbye is only for a while. Turn it into hello when you see my smile. Just keep that little bulb burning soft and white, and I'll come walking through it late some night. Sometimes the clock runs slow, sometimes it flies, but every hour I still remember your eyes. I set 2 cups on the table near the door, like you might step back on this old porch floor. If seasons pass and silver threads appear, I'll still be that girl who held you near, with the same small lamp and the same warm glow, shining for the boy I used to know. Under the porch light I'll be waiting, under the porch light come home to me. When the engines fade and the roads grow dark, let that little circle guide your heart to me. I don't need a fortune or a shining crown so bright, only you and me under the porch light. Under the porch light, through the years gone by, we'll be holding hands as the world walks by, side by side, in that soft, forgiving night. You and I forever, under the porch light. Softly hums the summer night, and I'm keeping love beneath this light.
Sha-la-la, the rain came down, city shining like a silver town. You were standing on the corner in a midnight shower, coat too thin for the April hour. I was holding up an umbrella just a step away when you glanced at me and softly said, "Is it okay?" We were strangers on a sidewalk, traffic humming low, neon on the puddles with a gentle glow. I said there is room for 2 if you don't mind. You smiled and moved in close, left the world behind. Raindrops tapping time on our shoulders and hair. You laughed and said it feels like music in the air. Every little heartbeat echoed through the night as we walked home slowly in the yellow light. Under the porch light saying goodnight, you in your doorway, me holding tight. We take our time with every little kiss. Under the porch light, love feels like this.
but I still feel the start in your hand in mine. There are bills on the table, dishes in the sink, but we stop and catch our breath right before we blink. When the daylight is fading and the work is through, I see that little glow waiting just for you. I hear your footsteps coming, see your tired face, then it all falls soft when I'm in your embrace. Some folks chase a bright parade that passes by, some look for fire in a bursting sky, but I have found my heaven in this quiet street, in the way our shadows meet, where the lamplights meet. If the years draw lines where the laughter lies, I will trace them gently, look into your eyes. Every single evening, every little fight will always come together in that same sweet light. Under the porch light, saying goodnight, you in your doorway, me holding tight. We take our time with every little kiss. Under the porch light, love feels like this. Under the porch light, when our hair turns gray, we'll be talking about the rain and the fair that day. If the stars grow dim and the clocks take flight, I'll still be waiting under the porch light. The rain comes down, but love is the warmest glow in town. Under the porch light, all through the night, I'll be loving you under the porch light.
Soft guitar under cotton candy skies, paper tickets in our trembling hands. You smiled slow and the midway lights turned our small town night into wonderland. We were just two shadows in the crowd, barely talking, hearts beating loud. You bought me cocoa at a corner stand, our fingers touching when you passed the can. We walked past the games and spinning lights, every color dancing in my eyes that night. You said if you're scared you can hold on tight, as the Ferris wheel climbed into the sky. Up above the town so small, we could almost touch the stars and all. You whispered, close your eyes and feel, this could be something real. Ferris wheel promises turning in the air, round and round with you I didn't have a care. High above the midway I learned how love can feel, in your arms under Ferris wheel promises so real. Years went by like the painted cars, spinning slowly underneath the stars. We found a little cafe down the lane, warm glass windows in the autumn rain. We would watch the raindrops slowly slide, talking dreams with our hands entwined. You'd say no matter where the seasons go, I'll be right here, you know. When the thunder rolled outside, you were my shelter.
a bride, you'd hum that tune from our midway ride and pull me closer to your side. Ferris wheel promises turning in your eyes, round and round through all the lows and highs. In that rainy window glow, our little world was sealed, living out our Ferris wheel promises so real. Now the fair still comes each summer night. We hear the music, see the lights. From our front porch where the crickets sing, we watch the colors on the evening wind. The porch light shines on your sleeping face, soft as the years we can't replace. I kiss your hair in the kitchen glow, while the midnight coffee slowly flows. If the wheel slows down someday, if the lights all fade away, I'll still hear your whisper in the dark, like the first time you circle my heart. When our hands are older, lined and worn, we'll remember that summer when love was born. No matter how the years may steal, I'm keeping every Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel promises turning through the years. Round and round we go, through laughter and through tears. From the fairground stars to the porch lights' gentle peal, we're still holding on to Ferris wheel promises so real. Ferris wheel promises, softly turning still in the quiet kitchen light. In every little thrill, when the night is lonely and the world won't stand still, I lean on our Ferris wheel promises. Ferris wheel promises. Ferris wheel promises. So
You were standing bosses in your Sunday coat, crinkle little ticket in your hand you wrote. You said, if you don't mind, would you like to see next to mine inside where the curtains meet? I laughed and said, I've seen this show before. You smiled, then stay with me a little more. Under the marquee glow, where the letters flicker soft and low, you took my hand and whispered, please don't go. The night felt young and time moved slow. If ever you forget just what we know, meet me under the marquee glow. When the final credits rolled and the crowd poured out, we were last to leave, still wrapped in doubt. Empty little sidewalk, just the two of us. Streetlights humming like a gentle bus. You said tomorrow if you feel the same, I'll be waiting right back here again. Under the marquee glow, where the letters flicker soft and low, you took my hand and whispered, please don't go. The night felt young and time moved slow. If ever you forget just what we know, meet me under the marquee glow. Now the years have
love. But on Friday evenings when the sky turns blue, I still see that first night boy in you. They can change the pictures, paint a brighter sign, swap the old red curtains for a modern line. But as long as there's a doorway with that gentle light, I'll come find your shadow on a Saturday night. Under the marquee glow, where our yesterdays and tomorrows go, you pull me close and whisper, don't let go. The world fades back, the memories flow. If ever we get lost in what we owe, or meet under the marquee glow.